Hey guys, welcome to Draw My Story. And today we're drawing the story of one of the famous creepypasta legends, Nina the Killer. She's a sadistic and vicious serial killer. But Nina was a normal young girl once, with a depressing outlook on society, which turned her into an insane serial killer after one horrible day at school. Nina's appearance is quite casual. She wears a purple sweater with a black skirt and ties a red bow in her hair. She has black and red socks and converse for shoes. She also has a pink piece of hair in front, which she's colored herself, and wears black nail polish. Want to know how this sweet, innocent young girl became a bloodthirsty serial killer? Then keep watching this video. Nina's real name is Nina Hopkins. She was a beautiful girl with black hair, light blue eyes, and fair skin. She had a younger brother named Chris. She loved her brother so much that she would call him Prince. She used to think her brother is the prince from the fairy tale stories she hears from her mother. But everything changed in her life when this young and sweet girl, Nina Hopkins, became a massive fan of the psychopath killer, Jeff. After reading about his origin story many times, Nina strongly got attracted towards him. She started to admire him a lot and eventually fell in love with Jeff. She would often discuss about this with two of her best friends in school. They would chatter and talk about how much they love him and that he's beautiful. One morning, Nina and Chris got ready for school. Nina got up and dressed in a shirt, which was her favorite, and took her bag. But that day, there was something different. She felt a strange feeling, like a strange desire in her. But she ignored it and went ahead with her school. And the same day after classes, when Nina and her little brother Chris were sitting in a garden behind their school, they got attacked by a group of bullies, led by a head girl named Claudia. They started beating Chris. Nina got up and stood in front of them to protect her brother. She punched Claudia in her face and took her knife and stabbed her shoulder. She also fought the rest of the bullies and stabbed them very bad. Her little brother was surprised seeing a very different version of Nina, but he convinced himself that it was just self-defense. But Nina knew that there's something more, something stronger, and horrible is starting to form inside her. The feeling of being powerful and strong, the urge of hurting someone. That day, she walked home with her brother and cleaned her clothes. When her mother asked them how was school, Chris kept quiet, but Nina answered, "Great," with a sinister smile on her face. She knew now what she wants. The next day, she was with her brother and two friends when the same group of bullies attacked them again, but this time they had more knives. They stabbed both of Nina's friends and slashed Chris's arm. Then they started to chase Nina, but she somehow managed to get a crowbar and beat them to death. After that, police arrived at the spot. Nina explained to them only about the bullies, but not about who killed them. The officer escorted Nina and Chris home to their mother. And as the days passed, Nina realized that her sanity has begun to slip away. And one night, she completely lost it. She went to the laundry room and grabbed some bleach and dumped it all over her body. Then she struck a match and said to herself, "For Jeff." She woke up the next day with bandages around her face. She walked to a mirror and unwrapped her bandages. When she saw herself in the mirror, she was completely changed, with almost white skin with a leather-like texture. Then she said, "I'm beautiful, but I'm not done yet." She punched the mirror corner and picked up a shard of glass and started to slit the creases of her mouth, just like Jeff. Her mom walked in horrified by what she'd seen, but Nina had already turned into a monster by then. She's now no more her little daughter. She took the mirror shard and slit her mother's throat. She also killed her brother after that. And before her brother took his last breath, she whispered, "Go to sleep, my prince," before running out of the house in search for her one and only true love, Jeff. And that was today's story, guys, about Nina the Killer. Comment and let me know how'd you like it. And please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want to see more Draw My Story horror videos like this one. Till then, bye.